Hello, I'm Alan, and I'm helping to put together the History Festival for this year, 2021. In addition to that, I've done quite a lot of work over the last 9-10 years now around lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender plus people on a local level. So because of that, I'm particularly interested in the story of Mark Weston, who is a person who was born intersex, born as Mary Weston, and transitioned a little later in life in 1936, really being one of the earliest recorded stories of somebody doing that, and certainly for Plymouth, a really early significant story that's very important here. It's received some national attention this year because it's been highlighted as of national importance. Mark himself was an athlete and sport was the theme, so they were quite keen to tell Mark's story on a national level. And bringing it back to a local level, Claire here has put together a display at the Box to kind of reflect that.
Hi, I'm Claire Skinner. I'm an archivist here at the Box, and I was privileged to curate the exhibition about Mark Weston as part of LGBT+ History Month. And Mark's story, yes, is fascinating. Grew up in Plymouth, going to Plymouth Stock Senior School, and took part in Plymouth Women's Athletics Club, where as Mary Weston, she shone at athletics and then took the decision to become male in 1936, which is obviously very. And I really like the fact that in the same year, Mark married one of his oldest friends, Alberta Bray, also from Plymouth, and the couple lived in Arreston after their marriage. And they had a lot of acceptance from the local community.
Certainly, yeah. No, there's a lot of newspaper reports and things of Mark and Alberta attending different events and not quite being local celebrities, shall we say, but certainly being known and accepted, which is so important for people to kind of feel that they're part of a community, which kind of brings us back to the theme of this year's History Festival, which is very much tied into well-being and how we connect with each other as communities, which is incredibly important, it feels, as we come out of lockdown and the pandemic situation that we've all experienced. And certainly in terms of young LGBT people, to see themselves reflected in the history books, as it were, in the archives, it's so important in giving them a sense of who they are and their identity and where they stand in the present and where they can look to go in the future. So incredibly important display, and thank you so much for doing it, Claire. And I'd certainly recommend that people come along and take a look at it in the Box, and also hopefully get involved in some of the other activities and events that we've got going on with the History Festival. You can follow our webpage or get involved through our social media, Twitter and Facebook, and we'd love to have you along for the ride.